Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Urban Decay Naked Cyber Palette. I just bought this $25. It was 50% off. I wasn't really interested in this palette, but since they had a sale, I decided to give it a try. And I actually do like it. I do actually like it a lot. I think it's a better suited palette for summer or spring because the colors are so bright and fun. It's definitely not a winter palette, but I have been trying out the colors and I do think that it's going to be really fun to use during the summertime. I like that they're kind of iridescent, so they look one color, but then if you turn a different way, it looks a different color. So this color right here, it looks like if you see that it's turning a little bit bluish. So it has a little bit of a blue shimmer. And then this orange one also has like a kind of a green shimmer to it. And they're just so pretty when you put them on. You don't really need to know how to do the shading and all that stuff with this palette because the colors kind of, they're just nice if you just put them on. So I'm gonna just stop talking. I'm gonna do my makeup and I'm gonna show you guys what I do to put this on. So I am going to be using I'm gonna be using this side of the palette for this makeup look. So I've already shaded my eyebrows and I don't have any makeup on. I'm going to do my makeup last. But let's get started with the eyeshadow. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the palette. I'm going to use the color Virtual, which is right here. And I am going to apply that to the upper crease just as a little transition color from the lid to the brow. So I'm applying this here so that way there's a color that is on the lid from the lid to the brow. And I left my camera in the car with Steve, so I am doing this with my phone. And it doesn't look like it's gonna come out too bad, so. So as you can see, I've picked up color 3 times to get just a very light, color up there. And these colors are very light. You're not going to be doing any type of dramatic eyes with this palette. It's just not made for that. Maybe if you use the red, it might look a bit dramatic, but it's more of a subtle little pop of color. Which I actually like sometimes. It's nice to just have a little something. But that's the baby. She wants to be part of the video. She always does. Okay. So that is my base color there. So this palette is really not the greatest if you use these colors with a brush. For me, I have all these brushes. I have a ton of different types of brushes. None of them are really expensive. I got these from Sephora. This is e.l.f. and some of the other ones are just for kind of fun. They came with this makeup holder that I have, the brush container that I have. And so I don't know if it's the brushes that I use or what it is, but the colors really don't pick up on the brush. I can show you just to give you an idea. So I'll use this flat brush and I'll try to pick up the orange electrode, the color electrode. It's right here. And I'll show you what it looks like if I use a brush. So there it is. As you can see, there's like barely anything on my lid. So for this palette, I just use my finger I'm gonna rub it, and then I'm just going to put it on my lid. And as you can see, it just comes up so much nicer. It's just so much more of a color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the outer half of my eye with just this plain orange color. And then I am going to go and take Cyberspace, and I'm gonna apply that to the front area. But first I wanna take just a small bit of this red color Bite, just to give this outer corner a little bit more depth, because it needs a little something more here. But I'm not gonna do too much. I'm only gonna put just a little bit, and then I'm gonna just blend it in a little bit. And I'm gonna take that e.l.f. brush and just kind of make it a little darker over here. Okay. All right, I'll clean that up later. Okay, so now you see that there's just a little bit more brightness in the corners. So maybe just put this orange on the outer corner of my eye here. Okay, so now that I have the outer half of my eye, I'm going to go back and take Virtual, that first color that I used, and I'm just going to clean up this area here. That and the other side. Okay, now I'm going to take that color Cyberspace. It's right here. It has that greenish shimmer to it. And I'm just gonna put that in the corner and the third of my eye. So now I'm just gonna do my eyelashes. Oh, actually, sorry. So now I am just going to take a brush, and I'm going to take the color AI right here, and I'm gonna apply it to my brow bone and into the corner of my eye. And this, I'm going to actually blend into that transition color here. I think I need to plug my eyebrows, which I didn't notice until I had this bright light on my face. I'll put this right here. And I'm gonna put this up here. So that is it for the look. So it doesn't come up the same way on the camera as you see it in person with these colors, but you can see that shimmer and then it kind of disappears, and that's why I put only the orange color on the outer, so that way you still have that color, but then you have that shimmer on the inner corner of the green, and it makes it kind of interesting to look at. So when I turn my eye, you can see the color changing. Now you only see green here, and it's because it changes to orange. The color itself actually changes to an orangey color, so depending on how I turn my head, it looks or doesn't look. So that is just why I put the plain orange in the corners. It kind of gives it a little bit more dimension as far as the makeup goes, and it's just really fun. I really enjoy putting this on and wearing it because I feel like it's bright and it's fun. It has a lot of just interest to the makeup. It kind of reminds me of Disney right now because they have their iridescent look, so it's kind of fun. I think I'll probably wear this palette more when I'm in Disney. I guess it just depends on the clothes that I'm wearing, if it's gonna look, you know, if I can make these colors match with my clothes. But overall, I do enjoy the palette. It is not my favorite palette. It's not going to be a go-to for me. I'm not going to pick it up, you know, most days to use it, but I will use it more often than I thought that I would originally when I wasn't going to purchase it at all. So I'm just checking on the baby. She's sitting there waiting for me. But yeah, so I hope that you liked this tutorial. I hope that it gave you an idea of what this palette is like, because I had no clue what to expect. From what I saw, the looks that Urban Decay put out, I wasn't really, you know, running to the store to buy this palette, but since it was on sale for 50% off, I figured it was worth a try, and I'm happy that I bought it. So it is a really pretty looking palette with the colors and everything, but that's what you see on here, how the colors are changing, is what you're basically getting with the eyeshadow. Yeah, so that is going to do it for today. So that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.